Welcome everybody. Welcome everybody. Today's another day. Today's another day. Today's another day. Day three. 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 Let me think. Okay. 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 So today is day three of the course. Today is day three of the course. Today is day three of the course. Today's. Oh my God! These glasses. Wait. Wait. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So. Okay. We're going to be doing no view as yet, but no problem. I'll just keep it. The last class I did yesterday got 21 views. So cheers to everybody that watched it. I really love that. Thank you so much. It got I think 4 likes. 4 likes. That's superb. Because we have 14 students. So to be seeing 21, that means other people too are listening. So cheers to you for tuning in. Cheers to you for tuning in. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. The goal for this video is 30 views. At least 30 views. We can do at least 30 because the one before the topic on introduction to trading got 13 views. The next one got 21 views. So a plus 7 increase is X on 28 to 30 views by God's grace. Let's see where it goes to. And do not forget to like and subscribe this video for every other person to see so that um the algorithm can keep bringing it back to you so that you get all trading content that you need to succeed in trading. Now, okay, and I figured out the problem to the comment section. So the comment section is open now. You can comment and you can, if you come live, you can join the chat. The chat is I can see the chat now, so everything is done properly now. So what are we going to be talking about today? We are going to be talking about the topic from the topic. It's four topics in together, but we can see everything today. It's the other three, which is time frames, type of trader, and that those are the two minor topics that will take like 5 minutes, and the rest will take like 15 to 20 minutes. So today we'll be dealing with anatomy of a candle, number one. Number two, we'll also be dealing with how to read and understand the candlestick chart. Number three, we'll be dealing with the time frames that are available in the market. Number four, the days and the times and the weeks of how will I say it? The horologistical time frame, yes, of the market. So the days, the weeks it runs, the times it runs, what time is more volatile than the other. We'll touch all of that today. And also we would also do I think the last should be candlestick patterns. Candlestick patterns, candlestick types and patterns. We'll only be dealing with two, which are the doji candle and the engulfing candle. I will explain all of that. So now that all of that is done and fine, let's get it. So let's go. Let me share my screen now. I've been noticing that okay, that I'm teaching from my head and I do not like sometimes I do forget some things and I'm not giving all the juice I need. So now I type everything down and then that's what we'll be doing from now. I don't want to be trying to think for things and all. So let me share my screen to the PDF. Okay. Can't share my dark screen. Wait. Wow. Okay, wait. Let me remove one. Remove one. Okay. Uh, I can't find the PDF that I typed it in. Ah, let me let me try again. Let me try again and find this thing. Let me try and find this thing. I'm coming. I'm coming. So sorry. Okay. I think I got it. Yeah, I think I got it. Let me share now. Okay. Oh, it's not still showing. Okay. See now share. Let's get it. So I hope everybody can see it. I hope everybody can see it. I hope it's clear by God's grace. I hope it's clear. This thing should be clear by God's grace. So let's start off right now. A comprehensive guide on reading candlestick charts. So number one, the first thing we'll be dealing with is the type of financial charts, the types of charts we have in the market. So when you open up your trading view, it usually comes in candlestick format, but it can be changed to a line chart, a bar chart, or a candlestick chart, as I've said. So to understand price action, you must first choose how to visualize the chart. So is it a line chart? Is it a bar chart you want, and is it a candlestick chart? All of them have their pros and cons. So line charts connect only the closing prices. So I give an analogy. If price open on every hour, like the last hour by 6 o'clock p.m. on Friday, it opened the price at 6 o'clock on the dot. 6:00:00, everything is zero. So 6 p.m. on the dot, price was at 1.35000. And by 7 p.m., we'll talk about time frame so that you understand why I'm saying this. And by 7 p.m., it closed at 1.35500. So that's a 0.0500 increase. A line chart will only connect the dots between the closing prices. So across years and years of historical data, it will only place those dots, then draw them together. So it will only be the close. So it just shows the trend. So it helps to remove all the market noise and everything, and just helps you to see the long-term trend clearly. So is this thing going up or is it going down? So it is just for the layman to understand, is this chart going up or is it going down? Very simple. It is not usually used at all. I do not, me personally, I've never opened the a line chart. Just in my beginning days when I did not understand the candles stick charts, and that's what I spent like a month trying to learn candlestick chart. So having this opportunity to learn it in one day, superb. So thank God for that. Now we go to the bar chart. A bar chart uses vertical bars with small horizontal ticks on the left and open, blah blah blah. Bar chart, we don't use it, so we really don't need it. But I'll still show you what it looks like, so that anywhere you find yourself, you can say, "Oh, this is a bar chart," but no, this is a line chart. Okay, no, this is a candlestick chart. Now, a candlestick chart, or boom, the industry standard. It uses color coded bodies to provide a visual representation of market psychology. What does it do? Let me re explain this. So, the industry standard, it uses color coded bodies to provide a visual representation of market psychology. Now, what do I mean by this? What do I mean by this? So, when we look at a candlestick, we are looking at wherever price reached, wherever price came back to, where it closed, where it opened. where it opened, every single thing. So it is more, how will I say it, extensive and more comprehensive. No, yes, if I may use that language, it is more, there is more data in it, so you can really understand what you are doing. Because without using a candlestick chart, you're not really seeing the full picture. You could just be seeing the line chart, you could only be seeing 30% of the picture, 40% of the picture. But if you use a candlestick chart, you understand every single price movement, and then you can make decisions based on that. Very, very simple. Now let's move to the anatomy of a candlestick, because this is where most people get it wrong. And then I'll go on to the chart and I will explain myself there. Each candle tells a story. I've said that. So it tells a story. It is more, it has more weight, it has more knowledge behind it, it has more data behind it. That's why we use a candlesticks. So a candle tells the story of price movement over a specific period. So now, when it says a specific period, it refers to the time frames. There is a 1 minute time frame, 2 minutes time frame, 3 minute time frame, 5 minutes time frame, 15 minutes time frame, 10 minutes, 30 minutes time frame, 1 hour time frame, 4 hours time frame, 1 day time frame, 1 week time frame, 1 month time frame, and 1 year time frame. Now, that is not where we are going to right now. Let's stick to anatomy of candle, then we'll come back to that so that you can understand it in full details. Now, what is the component of a candlestick? So let me share my other screen. Now let me stop sharing that and let me share another thing. Let me share this. Share. I hope everybody can see it. I hope everybody can see it. I hope everybody can see it. Thank you. So this is a candlestick. It is either, usually it is green and red. Usually it is green and red. But the reason why mine is white and to be the way I want it. So you can customize it to be blue and black like Ojo Forex. You can customize it to be yellow and black like Xness. Can anything, you can customize it anyway. But most the two favorite and the two most common ones is either red and black or black and white. Very, very simple. Red and black, or red and green, sorry, red and green and black or white. Very simple. A candlestick. You call this a candlestick, you call this a candlestick, 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 a candlestick. Everything is a candlestick right here. Now, let me explain the anatomy of a candlestick. So let me increase into just one candlestick, and let me take this candlestick for example. Let me take this one. This one right here, this white one right here. Now, thank you. Now, the anatomy of a candlestick. What can we see here? Now, this black line, let me just tell you the names and of it before I explain what they are. This black line is called a wick. It also appears here called a wick. This is the body of the candle from here all the way to here. From here to here is called, let me use something else. Yeah, from here to here is called the body. So where it opens and when it closes, so just like a box where the borders are, these borders are called is called the body. Now let's put in some technicalities into it. In the body, we have the high and the low. So this can be called the high, and this can be called, no, it can be called, sorry, this can be called the high, this can be called the low. Again, this is the wick, this is another wick, this this is the high, this is the low, and this is the high of this candle. Now, let me explain to you what all this means. If price if price let me text if price starts at 1.35, 112, let's price start at 12 and price moves to 13, what would we call this? This is an increase. But if price moves from 13 to 12, we will call this a decrease. So what we're trying to say, if price moves from 12 to 13, it is a bullish candle. That means this price went up. That means a candle like this would form. A candle that is going up would form. And if it is bearish and it moves from 13 to 12, what would happen? It will turn into a bearish candle. Let's use this candle. It will turn to a bearish candle. So now let's bring in a little bit of technicalities. I do not want to confuse anybody. This is called the low of the candle, right? And this is called the high of the candle. But in this case, let me this is the low, and anything that is going up is called bullish, also be called uptrend, bullish uptrend. Anything going down, bearish, a bear, bear, and also called downtrend. Now we see in this black candle, which is a bearish candle, price started at 97.946 and came down to 97.914. That is a what? A decrease. I'm seeing all those figures from this point here. If you are still figuring out where I'm seeing those figures from, so we can see that this candle is a bearish candle. We would not call this the high, the low again. We will call this the high per se. If you try and understand what I'm saying. So wait, let me not confuse you. This is no, sorry. This is the high of the candle. This is the low of the candle. My bad. I made a mistake. I was referring to open and close. So this is the low, this is the high. It also is the same thing for this is the low, this is the high. So it always goes up. But now when we come to the open and the close of the candle, what a bullish candle says that price opened at 97.870 and went up to 97.943. That means that price opened here and price closed here. So the borders, the